What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. I've been using the OnePlus Open since its launch, so give or take about 3 months. And this is the foldable to be in 2024. Like, I have absolutely loved it. I'm at the point where I've pretty much finished my review and I have my thoughts and experience, but it's been very difficult to take out my SIM card and put it in another device as my daily. I've just been coming back to the OnePlus Open. It is great, and now we're in 2024. I'm going to check out new devices, and I'm already thinking, well, once the review process is over, like, am I going to come back to this? Because I just love it so much, and that's why I'm saying it's a foldable to beat. First of all, this design it's a first in OnePlus, just so you guys know right off the bat. But it already feels really refined. First of all, the alert slider, absolutely love. Like if I'm gonna go into a meeting or something, I just put the phone in silent right up here. Or if I'm awaiting a phone call, sometimes I don't feel the vibrate for some reason. Like for me, the vibrate is just not that powerful, I guess. So I put the phone on ring if I'm awaiting a phone call, and it comes in very useful. The outer screen is what I absolutely love. It feels like a conventional smartphone, just a normal smartphone that you would use on the daily. There are times where I don't need to open up the screen, but I've been opening up the screen much more as of late. So I'll get into that too, but it has a much better aspect ratio than the Fold 5, which for me, it feels like a candy bar. It's very thin, but this really does feel like your conventional smartphone. Now, the inner display. I love using the inner display of the OnePlus Open. I watch lots of YouTube videos, and when browsing like Twitter, I just have more screen real estate. But I've been playing Clash of Clans since I got the Open. Well, I've gotten back into Clash of Clans, and it has been awesome. Playing Clash of Clans on this big screen is phenomenal. Don't mind me. Like I said, I had to restart. I used to play this in high school, and now I'm pretty much back to the beginning. Well, I quickly caught up to level 8. So yeah, this is me right now. But it's great playing Clash of Clans on this huge screen. Definitely would recommend it. The OnePlus Open. Here's what I noticed 3 months later. It would open flat. Let me put it that way. But now it's like a very slight. Like I have to kind of like push it a little, put some extra force on it to give it that full flat look. So when I initially unfold it, it doesn't really fold like the 180, like it doesn't really fold completely flat unless I give it that last little push. And I've noticed this as of late. It's not really something to bug me, but it's just something I want to put out there, something that I have noticed. The crease is a huge question for many when picking up a foldable. Is it noticeable, this, that? Right now, I'm running my finger through it. Yeah, I can feel it. But looking at straight ahead from my point of view, I can't notice it. Obviously, if I shine against the light, I can see it. But I will be wholeheartedly honest with you. Day-to-day use, the crease does not get in the way of whatever you're doing. If you're watching YouTube videos or playing your Call of Duty or Clash of Clans or whatever it is, it does not get in the way unless you actually like sit there and think about the crease. Then yes, it's going to get in the way. But for me, I haven't got annoyed by it at all. It's really not a problem for me. But this display though, other than that, it's amazing. It gets super bright, max peak brightness of 2,800 nits. And I think 2024 is like the max peak brightness war of smartphones. We're gonna get smartphones with like 4,500 nits and probably some other smartphones with higher max peak brightness. I can't even speak max peak brightness. So we'll see what happens in 2024. But this display overall is great, 120 hertz inner and outer, so do keep that in mind. But you'll really do enjoy the look and feel of the OnePlus Open. The performance is also a huge part about this. This is actually a flagship foldable. I think for me, when I hear about a foldable, I think it should have the best of the best display, best design, or like most usable design, and best specs, the highest in specs. And OnePlus goes big with this. even like with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of onboard storage. First of all, in my use, I still haven't finished up my 512 gigs of storage. I still have so much left. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 paired with the 16 gigs of RAM is just great. Like, no issues on day-to-day use. There is one software issue. I think this can be solved with a software issue, is when I do get a notification and I'm just right here like on the lock screen, I didn't even swipe up to unlock it. It takes me like 3-4 times to swipe it and to clear it. It's kind of annoying. I think that can be fixed with a software update, but that's like the only big concern. And also recently too, that I've noticed like in the past 2 weeks, is WhatsApp does freeze frequently, and I've updated to the latest updates through the Google Play Store, and still like sometimes freezes. My phone freezes. I have to kind of, put it into sleep mode and then turn it back on, and then clear WhatsApp and go back into the app. So that's just another thing I have noticed. The multitasking features for the OnePlus Open, I'm not going to dive into them because I haven't used them. Like, this is my experience, right? I haven't used them. I just used one app, or at the most 2 apps side by side, but most times it's one app and I use the large screen, and that's really it. I haven't used those multitasking apps that OnePlus has kind of advertised. It just really isn't for me. I'm looking for more for the real estate. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, sometimes I will pull up 2 applications. Like if I want to watch a YouTube video, but also check social media, or like send an email quickly or get something done, then yes. But in most cases, and I paid close attention to this and how I use the phone, in most cases, I'm just using a large screen for just one application. I love it. It's really good. Going to the back of this phone with the cameras, flagship quality. They are probably like one of the best, or the best, especially here in North America. We really have 3 options: Z Fold 5, the Google Pixel Fold, and the OnePlus Open. I really like the camera quality on this. And I think that should be something of a part of a foldable, the best of the best. You should be getting the best camera quality with a foldable, and the OnePlus Open performs just like that. Yeah, now it's going to be like iPhone 15 Pro Max or Samsung Galaxy S at this point, S24 Ultra or Pixel 8 Pro. No, but you still shouldn't. It shouldn't be the part of the phone where you cut back on. I think you should still provide a great camera experience with the OnePlus, or with any foldable, and the OnePlus Open does just that. Battery life is pretty good. Fast 67-watt charging. I'm not bummed that it doesn't have wireless charging because, well, I'm used to the fast charging anyway. I kind of like, here's the thing. It would have been nice to have it. I would have been more comfortable, like, hey, the OnePlus Open has wireless charging. I can just put it on wireless charger if I need to. But it's not a deal breaker for me that it doesn't have it. It still has a fast 67-watt charging. I plug it in the morning for 30 minutes while I'm getting ready for the day, making my breakfast, making my coffee, taking care of everything, making sure I have my content also ready for the channel. And then by the time I'm done and ready for the morning to head to work, it's already at 100%. It's already charged. And the 4,800 5 milliamp hour battery lasts me all day. I did charge it just a little bit to 46%, so I'm at actually almost midnight. And like I said, it lasts me all day. I come home and I don't need to worry about like using the phone, so I just plug it in charge if I need to. But most times I'll just go to sleep without charging it, put it in the charge in the morning, all set to go. So that's not an issue at all. And I also want to touch base on the pricing. 1,700 MSRP, but this frequently goes on sale. There was like an instant like $200 off at one point when this was first released, so you get it for $14.99. Then there were some really good trade-in deals. I traded in the OnePlus 11, and I got this for like $580, and I'm super happy with it. So if you're in the market looking for a OnePlus Open, let me tell you this: after 3 months, pick it up when the phone is on sale, because phones will frequently, especially with like the OnePlus Open, will frequently go on sale. Don't pick it up at a point where it's like a MSRP $1,700, which still undercuts the Z Fold 5 and the Google Pixel Fold here in the US. But overall, using this device, and is it worth it in 2024 as a foldable? Yes, it is. I think you should try the OnePlus Open before like you kind of come to your conclusion about foldables, because this really is I want to say game changer, but this really sets the stone for what a foldable should be. It houses like the best of the best. It's a first gen, but it nails almost pretty much everything, for me at least, that I look for in a smartphone. You should check it out and then kind of come to a conclusion about what you think about a smartphone, but I still would recommend picking this up over its competitors. And you know, even in 2024, we're gonna get a successor, obviously, to the Pixel Fold, the Z Fold 5, and this OnePlus Open. We're gonna get successors. It's just a yearly cycle. It's gonna happen, but I wouldn't say wait for that, because then, you know, the OnePlus Open 2 is gonna come out, and then we're gonna make a video and say, well, should you wait for the OnePlus Open 3 that's gonna come on 2025? And it's an everlasting cycle. Don't wait, pick it up. You're not going to you're not gonna lose out. You're gonna lose out the time you spend with your new phone if you keep waiting for the OnePlus Open 2. So even though it's the first gen device, OnePlus, I congratulate you, did a phenomenal job. And if there's anyone out on the market looking for a foldable in the US, this is going to be my first choice. I would say don't skip on foldables. I truly think they're going to have a say in the future of our mobile computing era. So that's the OnePlus Open. 3 months later, it's a flagship foldable to be in 2024. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to superman that like button, comment down below. Best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel a lot. It will help push my content out to more people. And also definitely be sure to check out the links in the description down below of my wallpaper packs. This one is called Illusions. I actually really do like this wallpaper pack. And also my merchandise. I have a lot of things: desk mats, coffee mugs, joggers, duffel bags, sweaters, sweatshirts, you name it, we got it. Links in the description down below. That's been it for me. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.